Hey guys, I wanted to tell a quick story about something crazy that happened last week, and it's a big lesson for a lot of entrepreneurs out there who have an idea. So what happened is this guy reached out with an idea, which is very normal. We get lots of them a month here at Pitch Black. But firstly, he wasn't willing to talk about the idea at all, which made it very hard for us to be able to help him. And he wasn't down to pay for anything to anyone for this idea. Essentially, even though it was at the idea stage, he felt like this business was already worth $10 million, $20 million plus. So what he said, and you can see, I'm going to read it off here and you can see it floating above my head, is what he says: I can offer you a very small share, maybe 0.1%, not even 1% of this startup company in order to have Pitch Black be involved in the project. Lucky us, aren't we lucky? So the lesson in that, guys, is that if you have an idea, don't go around offering people equity to get them to help you on the idea and just throwing out equity to everyone. And there's a number of reasons for this. Firstly, when it's at the idea stage, it's not really worth much at this point until you turn it into something. He didn't even tell us the idea, so I don't know what it is, but it's not worth anything in the early days. You really got to start getting traction and momentum and validating it before the idea is actually worth anything. Anyone in the startup industry like Pitch Black or a venture capitalist, any startup institutions, whether to your face or behind your back, we're just going to laugh about it. It's a very immature entrepreneur thing to do, to be offering equity for something that hasn't even started yet. The other huge problem with this was the amount of equity. So let's run a little bit of maths on this. Even if we said yes to this person, which we never would because it was a terrible offer, 0.1%, if we help this person for the next 3-4 years and they got to a $10 million exit, meaning that they were able to sell his company to a larger company for $10 million, by that point, our 0.1% would have diluted down because of further investment from other people. It would have diluted down to probably half that. So the 0.1% on $10 million is actually 10 grand. And if it diluted down by half, so it's actually 5 grand for helping this person, high risk startup for 3-4 years plus, and we only end up with 5 grand at the end of the day. So that's another big tip. When you do offer equity, finding the right business partners or advisors, don't offend them at the idea stage by offering way less than 1%. You have to really put things in perspective and understand the value that people can add to you. So, and in this particular example for this person, they had never done a startup or a successful business before. So yeah, if Elon Musk walks into Pitch Black tomorrow and says, "Hey Adrian, I'll give you 0.1% of the next project that we're doing if you help us," I'll say, yeah, we are down for that, Elon. Like, we're keen. But anyone else, it's pretty much a no. So if you've got an idea for a startup, whether it's an app, website, physical product, like anything in the world, you generally have to pay to get talented people to help you. If you are going to look at giving people equity, it needs to be enough of a chunk that they're incentivized and they're going to wake up in the morning and be motivated to help you, not get you to a $10 million exit and end up with 5 grand. Hope that helps, guys.